Hello to everyone. My name is Rachel. And welcome to the Audacious Rachel Show, where uncompromising, one-on-one, verbal combat is the norm. And we don't conform. Don't expect to leave without someone getting a verbal bloody lip. Now, let's welcome to our interview, Anton, with a round of applause. Here's the VP of Marketing of the full of baloney background employee search firm.
Thank you, it is a pleasure to be here with you.
Let's cut right to the chase. Your firm provides the background investigations for many employment agencies, hiring firms, and employment search firms. Am I not correct?
You are correct.
As a matter of fact, Anton, your firm guarantees nothing that you do. Is that not correct?
No. I say no.
Get ready for the verbal bloody lip, Frenchie.
Not possible.
I have your contract, that you have every job candidate sign, before you start your investigation.
How did you your contract?
We got it, from you.
Not possible.
Here is what your contract reads. It says that the job candidate must forever release and discharge the employment agency and their respective employees, agents, officers, and board of directors. The job candidates will release and discharge screening agency, their employees, agents, officers, and board of directors. The job candidate will also release and discharge the hiring firm and their respective employees, agents, officers, and board of directors. It also says to release and discharge past employers, their respective employees, agents, officers, and board of directors. Schools, and their respective employees, agents, officers, board of directors or board of trustees, and persons named in any employment application or resume, or not named on the employment application and or resume.
WE, must, protect yourself.
We've heard that line of crap before. Haven't we, audience? The contract goes on to read that the job candidates will release and discharge all these people from any and all claims, damages, losses, liabilities, and expenses arising out of gathering, assembling, compiling, reviewing, assessing, appraising, examining, evaluating, studying, reconsidering, re-examining, reassessing, and auditing information about the job applicant, regardless of the reports, results, and/or decision.
No one ever complained before.
Your contract goes on to say that the job candidate understands the direct and/or indirect contact from former employers, schools, financial institutions, landlords, public agencies, and through personal interviews with associates, friends, acquaintances, neighbors, who may have such knowledge, can be used for investigation. Doesn't that mean that you can use anyone, anywhere, any place, and from any time period?
No one ever complained before.
You need to stop playing dumb with me. In short, whatever, whenever, whoever, wherever, and why any inaccuracies, negligence, gross negligence, malfeasance, misfeasance, nonfeasance, and/or lack of due diligence that is made by your firm doing the background investigation report, the job candidate has little or no legal recourse. Is that not correct?
No one ever complained before.
Well, I've been nice with you so far. But not anymore, Frenchie.
I am confused.
Okay, I see where this is going. This guy's firm put him up to this. He's been living in this country for over 20 years. And now he's playing deaf and dumb. Well, audience, shall I pin his ears back for him? Thanks everyone. Here goes. Anton. You and your firm are what we call a sidekick.
Why is a sidekick?
You and your firm are the sidekick of the employment pimp. Simply put, you are the employment screening pimp for the employment pimp.
No, no, no.
I need to address the audience. The employment screening pimp does not care whether the employment agency is fraudulent. Does not care if the hiring firm is fraudulent. Does not care that the job could be a fraud. Does not care if the information on the job candidate is accurate or inaccurate. Nor does the employment screening pimp care who, when, what, where, why, and how the job candidate gets pimped. Remember, the employment screening pimp is the sidekick of the employment pimp. Similar to real sex screening, the sex pimp will evaluate the hooker for sexual diseases, mental capacity, functionality, knowledge, and experience. The employment pimp is only interested in moving the merchandise for a price and maintain legal protection. The employment pimp and the background screening pimp likes to spread out the liability and desires a legal contract to protect everyone from allegations of inaccuracies, negligence, and missing verification of data, except the job candidate.
No, no, no. Yamnopi.
We have an example from your own office. Anton's firm conducted a phone interview with a neighbor of a job candidate. The neighbor's son, who is 15 years old and hated the job candidate, lied to the screener that the job candidate is always drunk over the weekends. The neighbor's son continued to talk to the interviewer and stated that during those weekends, the job candidate was using marijuana at sex parties and is paying off the part-time police to keep quiet. The employment screening pimp had merely wrote down the information with little or no evidence, proof, and/or reasonable expectation of corroboration or substantiation. Isn't that right, Anton?
That is not true.
As a matter of fact, Anton, your firm just lumps background reports to the hiring firm. Your firm has even confused dead people with live people with the same last name. Your firm has been so negligent that your reports have confused people who have been dead for over a quarter of a century with those who are alive, who just happen to have the same first and last name, like grandfather, father, and son. Isn't that true, Anton?
Impossible.
Here, Anton. Look at these 50-some reports, in which your firm negligently reported errors in financial, social, and employment history.
I must review these.
While Anton is reviewing, let us just say, to all those background search firms who are watching, that if your employment background search firm confuses a grandfather who fought in World War II with the grandson who fought in the Iraq War, then your firm is a piece of crap.
I am confused.
No, you are not. You have been in this country for over 20 years, you are the VP of marketing. And now you tell me, you don't understand. What are lines of crap? His firm had this great idea that they would send over some Frenchie, who had a cute voice and face, and I would act like some young British tart, and fall over, like a bowl of jello. Well, I'm not. That is why they call me the Iron Lady of Mistrust.
I am confused.
Shall I tell him that we have audio video of him speaking perfect English? Okay, he's going to continue to play stupid. It's time to end his thrashing. My hands are verbally bruised from punching this guy's clock out. So, we must come to an end of our program. My name is Rachel. We wish you well, from all of us, at the Audacious Rachel Show. We're uncompromising, one-on-one, verbal combat is a norm. And we don't conform. Don't expect to leave without someone getting a verbal bloody lip.